What's up, y'all? We are back at our village. Welcome back. Glad to have you. We're going to get right into it as we now do. Just some maintenance. I did want to spend a little bit of time on this because I'm excited. We get to build some walls. So watch what I'm going to do here. We do have enough for this one and this one, and I love this. I love this. I love it, love it, love it. Look at that. We have 1,522 builder gold left, and we come right over here. Magic items. We're going to go ahead and refill our storages. We used almost every single part of that rune, just like they did back in the old days, using every piece of the beast. And now we can go ahead and upgrade more because we have absolutely nothing else to upgrade when we're talking about gold. Now we have 200,000 left. Let's go ahead and see what we got over here. Oh, look at that. A rune of builder gold. Let's go ahead and use it. It's 200. We are getting almost 200 from one win, so we can go ahead and use that. That's close enough for me. I'm happy with that. We're going to use that builder gold and then build some more walls. So there is another one, and you can kind of see what I'm doing now with the design, I guess. Now we'll work on the inside and go up here. And then we also have some rings. I think I collected all the rings that were there. Yes, appears that I did. So I always use rings at the builder base, mainly because if I come over here, right, and this is a math thing again, it's going to cost me 3 rings for one wall piece. Over here, it's going to cost me 6 rings for 5 because it's an entire block. So I just feel like I get way more value over here by using that. So yeah, and look, we have a couple more walls to build. So that was great. That was a whole lot of walls built, and I'm very happy with how that looks now. So moving on. And you don't have to worry about the rest of the stuff that's going on over there. Here, we don't have a builder free for another 15 hours. We'll get them right back in place. Now, what are we doing? Today, we are going to really focus on Hog Miner attacks. And I know that I've kind of been talking about this a lot, but I mean, look at where we're at, right? I'm going to go to the battle log. We got real lucky yesterday. We ended the day at a -7. Look at my Hog Miner attacks. They're all 1 stars. I have 1 2-star. Some of those are like almost a fail. I was lucky to get 50%. Over here today, you can see I got a 48% 1-star, a 53% 1-star, and they are 1 and 2-starring my bases. So we need to learn this attack strategy. The one thing that I'm doing is I was still using hogs in the siege barracks, and now I'm starting to mess around with a battle blimp that's going to go in there with 2 Yetis, a Valk, and a Barbarian. And that will drop directly onto the Town Hall with a Rage spell, and then I'm able to go ahead and take out the Town Hall, or at the very least activate it. So I'm going to mess around with that a little bit. Let's see how successful people go ahead and do it. We don't have a war going on right now, but I can go to yesterday's war. We did check out a couple attacks already using this Hog Miner strategy, but now we're going to go ahead and look at 2 more. They're lower down on here, and you can see it is a Town Hall 13. The defenses are looking okay. The walls are very, very low, but since we're using Hog Miner, the walls don't really mean too much other than the heroes. You know, another thing I'm doing, I am using those super wall breakers. Maybe that's an issue. Let's go ahead and check out this video and see what Heisenberg did. Heisenberg, always a treat to watch, especially with these Hog Miner attacks. So I did not watch these videos yet. We're going to learn together, right? And the strategy always does seem to be go ahead and take out a quadrant and then take out the rest in an L shape. My problem right now is my queen walk, and there shouldn't be a problem, right? Because I have a max level queen, and I have max level healers and max level rage. So right now I can't blame anything on my queen walk except for the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. So good queen walk. Looks like some miners were used to help with the funnel. There's the rage spell. And it looks like that queen's going to get all the way into the town hall. There was no... Like, seriously? Okay, there it is. I was going to say, there's nothing in the CC. That's all that's going to come out of the CC. A couple goblins and a barbarian. No wonder I'm doing so much worse. I just have worse luck. But no. There's a lava hound, which is just painful to watch. Again, that's another way that you could time fail, is getting stuck underneath the lava hound. So going through, clearing up those lava pups. Minions are going to help with the lava pups, which is nice. And now we can continue on. The Eagle Artillery has just started. I'm going to pause it right when they deploy their hogs and their miners, so we can take a look at how much work they actually did. Let's pause it here. I am going to pause it right here. So we have one hero that took out this area, right? And then now we have the king coming up, and he's going to take out this area, and the P.E.K.K.A is going to go down and kind of wash out this area too. So this does leave a really, really nice way for their troops to go in. My problem is that I don't have my king right now. We are not going to have our king for a while. And it's just, it's not a frustration, it's a sadness. It's a sadness. Like, what do we do? Why, Supercell, do you take this away from us where we can't use them? Okay, I'm gonna continue. Man, it's just so hard to practice full attacks as you're upgrading your heroes. See, everything comes right down into the middle. There's so much cleared out along the sides, and yeah, I can see how this would allow for a 3-star. Great warden ability. You can see that the warden ability was very much concentrated on the helping the scatter shots, right? Not the Eagle Artillery, but really wanted to help with those scatter shots. Now another thing I'm having trouble with is keeping everything alive. Everything dies, right? And that seems kind of like an obvious problem. If everything's dying, then you're not going to be winning. So please leave a comment below if you have a specific technique or tip as to how to keep these hogs and miners alive. Because I mean, look at this. He's coming through the end of that. He has a huge amount of miners and hogs for cleanup. Great job, Heisenberg. Great job. Really hoping that we can learn something from this. Let's go ahead a little lower down. Number 24 and the Joker. Excellent Joker. Another Hog Miner Hybrid, right? An extra hog in here, and looks like some extra wizards. Tons of wall breakers. Which makes me, I guess, feel kind of good about the super wall breakers, right? If we have a super wall breaker, they're going to be doing the job as the wall breaker. We have a bunch of single targeting Inferno Towers. Y'all know how I feel about that. And lower walls, lower defenses. These are some low defenses here. Warden. Heroes are also low. All right, so this is a lower base. But you know what? I'm going to come right out and say it. I probably would not be 3-starring this base if I tried to use the Hog Miner. I'm just going to say it. That's where I'm at right now, people. Please leave a comment below if you got any tips for this s'more strategy. We are analyzing this. We are dissecting it, and we're going to figure it out. We're going to make it ours. Yeti P.E.K.K.A smash all day long. No heroes, 4 heroes, doesn't matter. But this strategy is just perplexing me. Not even wasting time with that rage spell. The rage spell does help the wall breakers get in as well, but you can see how early that rage spell was dropped. Really didn't waste any time with it. Did those wall breakers make it all the way there? Oh wow, good job. Good job, wall breakers. So he tries to get the queen inside, right? And the queen goes inside. Awesome. Right? she went where we wanted her to go. So now we have another rage spell, which is interesting. And because here comes that scatter shot, right? And raining down. Be mindful that the scatter shot can, if you have your queen set to auto ability, that scatter shot can go straight through it. Okay, all the rage spells were used on the queen, all of them. Let's go ahead and watch to see how these miners and hogs end up staying alive. We do have them coming in. They're being targeted by the eagle artillery. They're now being targeted by the scatter shot, giant bomb, and they're still up. They're in the warden's little boost area, but not quite. Okay, there's the first. Oh, there's the second heal spell. I missed the first heal spell. Looks like they're still doing all right. They're still getting healed up. So I have been using my rage on the hogs, and that might be an issue where I need to change it. I'm going to focus more on using the rage on the queen to help with that queen walk. And then the heals go onto the hogs and miners, which I have been doing. And look at that huge mass of hogs and miners, just like, man. Again, this was a lower base, so I should be a little less impressed. But good job. Good job, Joker. Good job. I don't want to show y'all my failures because they've been pretty rough failures with this. But, you know, we're learning. And this is it. This is where the winners go ahead and pass up the losers, right? You need to not just give up. If something's not working for you, figure out why it's not working. See exactly what you're doing differently from people that are successful. And right now, we are not using our rage spells correctly. And we are also not going ahead and managing those heal spells at the right time. So we're going to get back to that. But I'm glad that I do have plenty of good folk in my team that can help teach me these things. Also, we do tons of friendly battles in our team. So go ahead. I know that I'm really bad with remembering to put the details in the description, but I will remember to put it in this time. AA team or AA team 2 if you want to get into our feeder clan. Definitely go ahead and if you are a competitive, spirited person, go ahead and hit us up. Until then, I wish you well. Keep practicing, doing what you're doing, and we are going to roll credits. Thanks for sticking around through the whole video. Since you made it this far, you might as well hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want more Clash content, then check out the other videos on our channel. Don't forget to leave a comment. And that's it for me. I will see you next time.